It has finally happened, ladies and gentlemen. About a week, actually, exactly a week, because it's Sunday when I'm making this recording right now, and it was Sunday when this trailer premiered during the Super Bowl. A week after the world premiere of Amazon's Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, when that YouTube video came out, whenever everybody got to see what they've been working on. It has finally been ratioed because fans are outraged about this. Fans are upset about what Amazon has clearly done with Lord of the Rings because this is not Tolkien's Lord of the Rings. They've made that perfectly clear. They've shit on fans. They've used the mainstream media to go after fans. They've used third-party sites like the OneRing.net, supposedly a fan website. They've used them to attack the fans because they knew a lot of this backlash would be coming. And it absolutely has. It's here. It is real. It's not a couple trolls. It's not, oh, a few upset people. It's just a racist and the bigots that are mad. No, this is a huge amount of people that have all stood up and said, we don't like this. We don't like what you're doing with this series. Fuck you and fuck this trailer. Look at this ratio. 99,000 upvotes to 107,000 downvotes. This is on a video that has nearly 30 million views, sitting at 28 million views right now. It's not like it didn't get a lot of interaction, like maybe a lot of people just didn't see it. No, this is out there. A lot of people have watched this, and we may not be talking about it enough, the fact that it doesn't even have 100,000 likes. That's pathetic, and it really goes to show that this is not resonating with anyone. But yes, it has been officially ratioed. The fans have spoken up. We all know the quotes that have flooded it, the Tolkien quotes that have flooded the comment section. And not only this one, but also in the UK version of the trailer, which has been ratioed for a long time, officially double the amount of dislikes as likes. But it's not just this trailer. Anything that Amazon puts out that's related to Lord of the Rings gets fucking ratioed. We talked about this. They were so embarrassed they unlisted it. 3.2 thousand to not even 100 upvotes. This has been ratioed. This little fan reaction, teaser fan reaction, ratioed to hell. Even IGN put out this video with this Tolkien expert, right? The Professor Tolkien, I believe is what he goes by, who he was coping so hard on Twitter that he said, I don't understand why all of you care so much about canon. The guy who calls himself the Tolkien professor, who's supposedly an expert in this, comes to IGN, gets fucking ratioed. The fans have had enough of this. And we knew in the very first article that got put out in Vanity Fair, when they spent time addressing the backlash, and they blamed it all on racism. They blamed it all on bigotry. They attacked the fans from the start. And like I said, they've used the OneRing.net to go after fans. The One Ring, the people from the OneRing.net were partners with Amazon in this watch party, in this premiere. They're working with them to maintain this access, to maintain all this insider information, to stay close to the creation of what's going on with the Rings of Power. The OneRing.net absolutely is on their side. And if you can't see that, I don't know what to tell you. They put this article out here on Rings of Power and issues of race. Longtime OneRing.net staffer and POC, because we have to put that in there. If it's not a black man that says it, if it's not a person of color, then what they say doesn't have any validity. Sends word to marginalized fans that gatekeeping has no place in our corner of fandom. All are welcome here, except hate. The problem is, if anyone has any problem with Rings of Power, you classify them as a racist, you classify them as hateful, you classify them as a bigot, you classify them as a misogynist. That's what these people are doing because they want the fans to stop talking. We've seen all these articles. Well, that's the one from the OneRing.net. But we've seen articles like this, Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, why fandom has to embrace change. We saw it immediately. It was planned. It was coordinated by the mainstream media, by Amazon, by all of these people to try to shut fans up. And it hasn't worked. Like, the fans have ratioed the trailer, the first trailer. If you don't understand how significant that is, I have a comparison for you. This is the final trailer for Rise of Skywalker. This is after the backlash from The Last Jedi. This is after the leaks were out there and everyone knew what the plot would be, how Palpatine would come back. All this shit happened. This is the result. Still a 6-to-1 like to dislike ratio. That's how impactful what's going on with Lord of the Rings means right now. And also, just to kind of point out, this video has 20 million more views. So not even double, right? The views that the Lord of the Rings trailer has. But let's just say, for sake of argument, double. Look at the amount of likes that this has. Over 600,000 likes compared to not even 100,000 for Lord of the Rings. This is all in a universe where most people can't see the YouTube dislike button. I can because I have the return YouTube dislike Chrome extension installed. Most people do not. Most people aren't piling on. They can't even see it. They're just doing that because they despise what Amazon is doing. I honestly didn't think it was going to happen. I did not think that this was going to happen, that the fans were going to be able to overcome all of this stuff to send this message to Amazon, but it's happened. The main trailer for Lord of the Rings, that is nearly 30 million views, has been ratioed by the real fans, the Tolkien fans who are tired of what Amazon is doing. This disaster is going to continue because Amazon they're in it for the long haul. We still have, 6-7 months until this releases on the anniversary of Tolkien's death? That's pretty apt, isn't it? Tells you a lot where Amazon's thinking. On the date, the anniversary of J.R.R. Tolkien's death is when they're releasing Rings of Power. Shout out to all of the fans who have let their voices be heard, that they will reject this, that they will fight against it, and they will do everything they can to gatekeep their fandom from people that want to subvert it. Thanks for watching, everyone, and a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.